What is up, everybody? Half Baked here, bringing you my first multiplayer gameplay of the much anticipated Modern Warfare 3. As I'm sure a lot of you probably found out when you went to pick this game up at either your local GameStop or your local Walmart or whatever, you were probably greeted with about the same sight I was, which was about double the amount of people that were at the same place to pick up Black Ops. Couple that with the 6.5 million pre-orders that they had sold, and this game already looks to be another hit for the Call of Duty series. The gameplay in this video is pretty mediocre, but it was my first game and I've been playing a lot of Battlefield, so please try not to make fun of me too much for my really bad shooting and trying to knife the air. One of the first things you'll probably notice when you jump in Modern Warfare 3 and play your first game is the maps seem really small and kind of mazy-like. These smaller map designs seem to have been implemented in order to speed up the gameplay and produce more of a gun-on-gun gameplay that you got from previous COD titles. The gameplay does seem to play a little bit faster, but only because of that map design. The game looks to be in the early stages an SMG player or a really good rusher's dream. So if you're one of those guys that likes to get in the enemy's face with an SMG and try to push it down their throat, then this game looks to be for you. One of the other things that has been brought back in a major way is quick scoping / sniping / whatever you want to call it, which is much easier than Black Ops and probably than every other previous COD title as well. Even though the maps don't favor the snipers very much, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 looks to be a sniper's playground as well. If you're one of those guys that can take out multiple people with a bolt-action sniper rifle, then this is definitely going to be your game and you're going to love it. I started off this game pretty bad at the early on because I was pretty used to playing Battlefield 3 all the time, and I had just to resettle into the Call of Duty mode with the less recoil and being able to move around much better. So early on in this game I was struggling. I was trying to use the UMP, which they put rapid fire on the default class, which I don't really understand. It adds a lot of recoil to the gun and makes it really tough to use, in my opinion. For me anyways, makes it really hard to pick people off, and you run out of ammo in just a hurry. But here in a little bit I finally realized that the UMP is not really doing too great for me, so I switch over to the other Grenadier default class, which gives you a G36 and a noob tube and another sidearm that's an SMG, and the gameplay will start to get a lot better once I start using that. I actually end up going on a decent little run to end the game and come out with a decent, not great score, but good enough for my first game. One of the other major changes that they made to Modern Warfare 3 from the past COD titles, and you will notice this as soon as you unlock the create a class and start creating your first classes, is they've changed the kill streaks to include 3 different packages that you have to choose, and then you have separate kill streaks in those packages that you choose from. Now, I don't want to list the whole every streak in the game list, but I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about each package separately. The first set of kill streaks, or pack of kill streaks, is your standard assault pack. It gives you a UAV to start with, and then normal type kill streaks that you would normally have in a COD game, and that you'll notice a couple of the old favorites are still there too. Also, once again, while you're using the assault package, your kill streaks will once again stack on top of each other. So if you were to get a Predator missile and kill somebody with it, you'll be 1 kill closer to your next kill streak. The next package you can choose is the support package. The support package contains mostly non-lethal kill streaks like UAVs, counter UAVs, as well as a couple new toys for you to try out. Where the support package differs from the assault package is in the fact that you are no longer required to get consecutive kills to reach your streaks. The support package allows you to die in between getting the kills or the points, which I will talk about later. So you can run the support package, get a couple kills, die, come back, get another kill, and you'll have a UAV. So far in the game, the support does seem to be a little bit overpowered, and there does seem to be quite a bit of UAV spam and counter UAV spam and advanced UAV spam going on. So you might want to be looking to wear some assassin to start off with as soon as you get it at level 27, so you can get off the radar and avoid all these support guys that are just racking up the streaks. The last package that you're allowed to run that you unlock at level 20 is something they call the specialist package. Now what the specialist package does is at every 2 kills you gain another perk, which you choose from a menu inside your package like it's your kill streak. So at 2 kills you would get to choose a perk, at 4 kills you would get to choose a perk, and at 6 kills you would get to choose a perk. Also at 8 kills you get every perk in the game. So if you're all the way up to level 80, then you would have every single perk that's in the game. If you're lower than that, then you only get the ones that you have unlocked at the time, but it still can be a pretty powerful thing to use if you're somebody that likes to rush or doesn't like using streaks or likes using weak streaks or whatever. Then you might want to check this out and see if you make yourself a little super soldierish. So far I've mainly been sticking to the assault package because I enjoy playing the Slayer role for my team and trying to take out as many guys as possible, as I'm sure most of you all do too. I mean, come on, isn't that why we play Call of Duty? In order to shoot people in the face, baby. But I have tried out the other packages, and I think that is one of the really cool additions they've made to this game, and I definitely think that was a very good idea, and both the specialist and the support seem like good ideas. They might have to be tailored a little bit or fixed a little bit, because specialist seems a little bit underpowered and the support seems a little bit on the other side of that, being a little bit overpowered. Now let's talk a little bit about point streaks. Before, in previous COD titles, you obviously earned all your streaks through killing people and getting kills, and that left maybe the objective to go kinda unnoticed by some people sometimes. Well, Call of Duty's tried to change that by adding point streaks instead of kill streaks. So now you are awarded points when you cap a dom flag, or you cap in a headquarters, or you plant the bombs. You also receive points for getting kills like you always have. But now all these points add up and earn your streaks for you. So now they've added a little more emphasis towards playing the objective, because you do get bonuses for it and it's not just all about kills. This, in my opinion, was another good move to speed up the gameplay. Another new thing to Modern Warfare 3 is 2 new game modes that are in the team deathmatch style or variant of, and they are called Kill Confirmed and Team Defender. In Kill Confirmed, you run around like it's team deathmatch pretty much, except for every time you kill an enemy, they drop dog tags, and you must collect those dog tags in order to score a kill for your team. Other than that, it plays pretty much the same, with both teams trying to kill each other and then trying to retrieve the dog tags. However, the opposing team can pick up the dog tags as well and deny the other team the kill. The other new mode in MW3 is called Team Defender, which requires both teams to try to capture a flag that is dropped by the first person that is killed in the match, or in other words, the first blood. Once the flag is acquired, that team then gains double the points from each kill. The other team, however, will continue to receive the normal amount of points until they are able to take down the person with the flag and retrieve it for themselves. So far, both these modes have been pretty cool and definitely add a bit of gameplay to the game and add a new variant to Team Deathmatch if it was getting a little stale for you guys. And 2 new game modes is always a good thing in a first-person shooter. Now that I've explained a little bit about the game, well, let's talk a little bit about what I think of it. The game is definitely fun when you're doing well, but can be extremely frustrating when you're not doing so well. What makes this even worse is that it seems to be a lot based on the connection you have, and as you see how nerfed the noob tubes are right here, as I pretty much dropped it on both those guys and didn't even do any damage. But the connection, once again, seems to play a major role in this shooter, and It leads me to believe that stopping power was a pretty critical thing in Call of Duty games that kind of balanced it out for people that weren't connected too great to the game, because the damage doesn't seem like it's fair and balanced for the person that doesn't have a good connection. It takes a lot of bullets, way too many than previous COD titles, and it's never fun dying while getting 6 hit markers from an automatic assault rifle and then watching yourself die on a kill cam in 3. I do appreciate the direction Infinity Ward intended to go with this game, but in the end, I think as a longtime COD fan, I am pretty disappointed with this release. Even though it is a very good FPS game, the maps are just a little bit too small for my taste, and there doesn't seem to be much variety in the maps. They're all about the same size, all really small, no medium or large size ones. I definitely think there could have been some variety in the maps. But overall, if you're looking for a good arcade FPS game, then this game will be right up your alley. Especially if you like sniping or SMG rushing, then you'll absolutely love it. Well guys, we're kind of reaching the end of the video here, where I get lucky and pick up the Overwatch and it gets me the game-winning kill cam. But that's about it for me, guys. I think I finished 32 and 21. Oh, no, 33 and 21. But that's about it for me, guys. I really appreciate you watching, and peace out.